Hey Sherman, come here. Okay. So I'll have the script here as well, but if you want to have that one, you can. But like I said, you're just going to read the part of Scout 1. A scout is trustworthy, and then they will read that, and then you'll alternate all the way. Does that make sense? Okay. So there's 2 pages of this. To the bottom of that, I will speak again. And because of how many people we have here, you will also do, you'll be Scout 1 here. Read that. Javi will read that. And you'll alternate. There's only just this page, so you only have 3 things to worry about on this page, okay? So I'll just have you stay up here and do this.
There's a script already written for you. You just read off of the script.
Is there anything else, or should I take this?
Yeah, you can have that. I don't know who's doing flags. You're part of the flags. Do you know that?
Well, like being a flag bearer?
Yeah, the color guard where you just bring the flags up. Okay, so that's.
I can do that.
Do you know Coleman? He's the scout standing in the back with the vest on.
Yeah.
He's gonna call it. He's gonna call it color guard. Okay, so when he starts speaking, you need to get the flags. We're gonna move them. Flags are here. We're gonna move them to the back, and then we'll have them posted up here.
Who's the other person?
I don't see him yet. He will be here shortly, I believe, and we'll get him straightened up as well. Okay. All good? All right.
Like of the scouts who were doing things, Sherman and Javi.
It's just Sherman and Javi. That's all we got.
Microphones on.
Unless you got some others.
And then this one.
Yeah, that's still Sherman and Javi. And then there's this one.
Okay.
That I'm just gonna have Sherman and Javi do unless we have 2 more.
No, these 2 guys.
Who's this?
Come here.
What's your name?
Max.
Max?
And who's the other guy?
Howard.
Howard. Max and Howard.
Okay, Max.
Now settle.
Should be. I don't know where Brad's at. He's got a part. And Mr. K, I don't know where he is either. He has a speaking part.
Well, if it's in the script, I can read it. If he's not here.
Yeah, Brad is doing the poem. And then Mr. K was going to do the opening prayer and the closing prayer. Alright. So, do you know Sherman or Javi?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't know where Sherman went. He must be sitting, he's sitting down back there. But here's what we're doing. I'm going to open up. Then we're going to do the prayer. Okay. Coleman is going to do our cardinal flags and color guard called colors. Right after that, I'm going to call you, or I'm sorry, I'm going to call Sherman and Nadia to go through the law and what that means. Okay? So once we get down to the Scout as Reverend, final law, right? I'm going to ask you and Howard to come up.
Okay.
Okay? And then you will read Scout 1. We'll just read this out.
Okay.
He will read, Howard will read Scout 2. You will read this one. So you have 3 parts. And you'll just follow them.
Okay.
Scout 1, Scout 1, Scout 1. Okay? I'm going to let you have this. Okay. Bring it up with you and you can read right off this.
Alright.
So you'll come up here. Okay, I'll call you up.
Thank you.
Where's Howard?
He is.
Where? Howard. Howard. This is Howard.
Okay. I'm Mr. Crocker. Alright, you're going to have a speaking part. Are you aware of that?
Yep.
Okay. So, I'm going to do the opening. Our script. Then Coleman's going to call the colors. Flag. Alright? Sherman and Bobby, I'm going to call them up. When you hear a Scout as Reverend, that's the final law, right?
Yeah.
Put you in and you're about to call the stage. Okay? I will call Max to the stage, and you will go through and do the rounds. You will be Scout 2. Okay, so Max will read Scout 1. Then you'll alternate. You will read Scout 2, what it says about second class. Same thing. Star. And then you'll finish with this final paragraph. Okay?
Okay.
And that's it. You're done. Okay? I'll thank you and let you be seated after that. Here's a copy of it. If you want to bring it up and read it right off that, I will have this here too. If you'd rather do that. But I'm not asking you to sit there and memorize this or anything. You're just going to read it. Okay?
Okay.
Next. Okay? Make sense?
Yep. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, I think we're ready to get started. And that microphone is working. So our program is going to change just a little bit today. Mr. Globe is under the weather, and our prayers go out to him, but I am emceeing today. My name is Joel Crocker. If you don't know me, I am the current Scoutmaster for Troop 354. So very excited that you're all here and can help us honor these 5 young men for Eagle Scout. Before we do begin, though, the Scouts that we are honoring today are Caden Moffitt, Hank Globe, Caleb Harvey, Logan Summerla, and Keegan Crocker. After the ceremony, we will have a reception down in the annex. So if you just follow the hall down, it'll be down there on the right. Basically, just follow the crowd. I would recommend that you silence your phones at this point. We would not like to have interruptions on the score of the game today. All right. Now, if you'd please rise for the invocation presented by Bob Kay, and remain standing for the presentation of the colors.
Welcome everyone today. I'm Bob Kakarika, one of the former Scoutmasters and Cup Master for one of the Scouts that's part of the ceremony today. So please prepare for prayer in the manner of your choosing. Great Spirit, God of our fathers, we thank you for the opportunity to come together this day to celebrate the accomplishments of these young men. We ask for your hand of blessing on this ceremony. We ask that you would guide and direct our gathering so that it's full of wisdom, productivity, and love for one another. Thank you for being with us this day. Amen. And now back to our MC.
Thank you, Bob. All right, Coleman.
Color guard attention. Audience, please place your hand over your heart or Scout salute. Color guard forward. Color guard cross the flag. Color guard, prepare to post the colors. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2, please make the Scout sign and join me in the Scout oath and law if you are able. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. 2, color guard, post the colors. Color guard, retreat. Audience at ease.
I now declare this Court of Honor to be officially opened to celebrate the scouting accomplishments of these fine 5 young men. I'd now like to call Sherman and Javi to the stage. In scouting, as in most activities of life, there are laws. Here are the definition of the laws that the Scouts live by.
A Scout is trustworthy.
A Scout tells the truth. He keeps his promises. Honesty is a part of his code of conduct.
A Scout is loyal.
A Scout is true to his family, friends, Scout leaders, school, nation, and world community.
A Scout is helpful.
A Scout is concerned about other people. He willingly volunteers to help others without expecting payment or reward.
A Scout is friendly.
A Scout is a friend to all. He is a brother to other Scouts. He seeks to understand others. He respects those with ideas and customs that are different from his own.
A Scout is courteous.
A Scout is polite to everyone, regardless of age or position. He knows that good manners make it easier for people to get along together.
A Scout is kind.
A Scout understands that there is strength in being gentle. He treats others as he wants to be treated. He does not harm or kill anything without reason.
A Scout is obedient.
A Scout follows the rules of his community, school, and troop. He obeys the laws of his community and country. If he thinks these rules and laws are unfair, he tries to have them changed in an orderly manner rather than disobey them.
A Scout is cheerful.
A Scout looks for the bright side of life. He tries to make others happy.
A Scout is thrifty.
A Scout works to pay his way and help others. He saves for the future and protects and conserves natural resources. He naturally uses time and property.
A Scout is brave.
A Scout can face danger even if he is afraid. He has the courage to stand for what he thinks is right, even if others laugh at him or threaten him.
A Scout is clean.
A Scout keeps his body and mind fit and clean. He goes around with those who believe in living by these same ideals. He helps keep his home and community clean.
A Scout is reverent.
A Scout is reverent toward God. He respects the beliefs of others.
Thank you. You may be seated. The pathway to Eagle can be described as a steep trail leading up to 3 peaks, the highest being that of Eagle Scout. Now we shall hear some of the things each Scout has done on their trail to Eagle. I would ask Max and Howard to please join me.
To earn the rank of Tenderfoot Scout, these Scouts memorize the Scout oath and law and practice these ideals in their everyday life.
In earning the rank of second-class Scout, these Scouts have participated in at least 5 troop and patrol activities. They safely used knife, axe, saw, fire, and rope to demonstrate their scouting skills. They showed Scout spirit by participating in service projects.
To earn the rank of first-class Scout, these Scouts participated in 10 troop or patrol activities, served as head cook for their patrol, and discussed the rights and obligations of a citizen. They expand their understanding of nature, first aid skills, and safety knowledge.
In earning the rank of Star Scout, these Scouts were active in the troop for at least 4 months after earning first class. They showed Scout spirit as they have earned the merit badges and performed at least 6 hours of service projects. They served at least 4 months in troop leadership positions.
In order to earn the rank of Life Scout, these Scouts are active in the troop for at least 6 months after earning Star. They showed Scout spirit as they earned more required merit badges. They did at least 6 hours of service projects and served at least 6 months in the troop leadership positions.
To complete the rank of Eagle Scout, these Scouts were active in the troop for at least 6 months after earning life. They showed Scout spirit as they earned the remaining required merit badges and served at least 6 months in troop leadership positions. They each planned, developed, and gave leadership to others in a service project that was helpful to a religious institution, school, or their community. Their project was reviewed by the district, and they were reviewed by a board.
Thank you, gentlemen. At this time, I'd like to invite Mr. Moore to the stage to deliver the Eagle Promise and Eagle Charge. Mr. Moore has been a valuable troop leader for 354 and a coach and mentor to each of these young men. I also invite our new Eagles to come up and receive these words and your awards.
All right, I'd ask for all the other Eagles that are in the audience to go ahead and please arise and join us in the Eagle Scout Promise. The promise is also printed in your brochure, so if you don't want to just repeat what I say, you can read. All right, please make the Scout sign and repeat after me. I affirm my allegiance to the three promises of the Scout Oath. I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself the obligations and responsibilities of an Eagle Scout. On my honor, I will do my best to make my training an example, my rank and my influence count strongly for better scouting and for better citizenship. In my troop, in my community, and in my contacts with other people. To this I pledge my sacred honor. Okay, audience, please be seated. Becoming an Eagle Scout is a great accomplishment. Being an Eagle Scout is a great responsibility. As an Eagle, the Scout Oath and Scout Law should take on new meaning for you. The motto and slogan take on new urgency. As an Eagle, your first obligation is to live with honor. You are a marked man, a leader, for good or ill. People will follow the example you set. Give up anything before you give up your reputation and good name. As Shakespeare said, "Mine honor is my life, both grow in one. Take honor from me, and my life is done." Let the white of the Eagle badge remind you of honor. Your second obligation as an Eagle Scout is to be loyal. As a follower, you promise to be loyal to those above you. Now, as a leader, you must also be loyal to those below you, treating them as you would want to be treated. And you must also be loyal to your ideals, not letting others sway you from your course. Let the blue of the Eagle badge remind you of loyalty. The third obligation as an Eagle is to be courageous. Stepping in your role as a leader, you will face many challenges and obstacles. A ship in the harbor is safe, but that's not what ships are for. You must have the courage to do what is right, whatever other people do or say. Let the red of the Eagle badge remind you of courage. Your fourth obligation is to serve others. For a leader is above all a servant. Let the practice of daily good turn become a lifetime of service. For only in giving of yourself do you give anything of value. Just as it has, let the scroll on your badge remind you of your service. Your final obligation as an Eagle Scout is to have vision. As a leader, you must now blaze your own trail. Just as a bald eagle soaring high above the ground can look far off into the distance, you too must look far into the future. Many people will follow you. Only with vision will you lead them in the correct direction. Let the silver eagle hanging from your badge remind you of vision. These are your obligations as an Eagle Scout: honor, loyalty, courage, service, and vision. By meeting these obligations, you can lead your troop, community, and your nation towards a better tomorrow. These candidates are willing and eager to accept the mantle of responsibility as well as the honor of the badge, and let's present them.
Thank you. Gentlemen, please step forward. You have rededicated yourself to the principles of scouting. But one more thing is important, your future. As an Eagle Scout, you become a guide to other Scouts. You become an example in your community. Remember your oath and the law as we present you with a symbol of all that you've earned.
A fond mother watches her boy where he stands apart from his comrades tonight. As they place on his camp-battered tunic a badge, an eagle, the emblem of right. It seems to her just a few short months have passed since he joined with the youngster next door. How proud he was then of his tenderfoot pen as he told her the message it bore. But 4 years have gone as he struggled along to learn what the Scouts' law is about. And he practiced them daily, that oath and that law. Until now, he's an Eagle Scout. You may smile with your worldly wise wisdom at this and say, "Why, it's only a pin." But I tell you, no honors he'll gain as a man will mean just as much to him. The red, white, blue of the ribbon you see are symbols of honor and truth. He has learned how to value these fine attributes in the glorious days of youth, and the outflinging wings of the eagle that rests on the breast of his knight of today are the things of which will lift him above petty deeds and guide him along the right way. Yes, it's only a pin, just an Eagle Scout badge, but the heart that's beneath it is true and will throb to the last for the things which are good, a lesson for me and for you.
Thank you, Coleman. May I please have the parents of these Scouts come and stand with him. Your parents have undoubtedly been your primary source of help, strength, and guidance along your Eagle Trail. I would like your mother to pin the Eagle Medal on your uniform. All right. You've also received your certificate today. Please display that proudly. You're in a small brotherhood in the Eagle Scouts. We know that there have been a variety of people that have been extremely important to you throughout your scouting journey. Please present the awards to those and any prepared words you may have. So starting with Caden, please invite your mentors up and present them with a mentor pin.
Should I come to the mic or should?
Yes, please do.
First up for my mentor pin, I would like to ask Mr. Moore to please come up. hard to open.
You can be prepared.
For being an amazing Eagle coach and helping me on my journey.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Next up, I would like to invite Mr. Harvey. For helping me on my spiritual journey as well as my scouting journey. Thank you so much. Yes, please. And my last mentor could not be here today, but Mr. Globe was my final mentor. Well, of course, my scoutmaster, and he did an amazing job helping me on my way. Thank you all.
Thank you.
So I'd like to invite Mr. Moore back up to the stage for also being my Eagle coach and also Philmont. Yeah. So go ahead, put that on, just go to you. There you go.
Thank you. Congratulations.
And then I'd like to invite up Mr. Schlubin for helping me throughout, and also for summer camp. I would not have made it as SPL if without a tiny bit of help from you. So here you go.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And then for my third pin, Mr. Globe is not here today, but he's been the scoutmaster for almost my entire time in the troop, and a great leader.
So for my first mentor pin, believe it or not, I would like to ask Mr. Moore back up. Because my father has been the scoutmaster. He was not able to do any of my scoutmaster conferences, so he has been doing all of mine. And he was also my Eagle coach and has helped me along the way.
Congratulations. Thank you.
My second one, once again, I would like to ask Mr. Schlubin back up here. He has, throughout SPL and throughout my entire time, has helped me a lot, and honestly has guided me through most of this, so thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And then I would like to ask Mr. Harvey over here. He has also guided me a lot through my journey, and I want to thank him for that. And that's all mine.
For my first mentor pin, I'd like to ask Mr. Moore back up here. For he's been my Eagle coach and helped me.
Congratulations.
Thank you. My second one would go to Mr. Globe, but he's not here today. He's been a great scoutmaster. And my third one would go to Mr. Owens. He was my Cub Scout master, and he helped me get through that. But he just couldn't make it.
Logan, do you have some words to say?
Yes, I have some
I
words
am
to say.
shocked.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Logan Summerlin. Thank you for attending this special event for me and my fellow Eagle Scouts. I would personally like to say thank you to everyone from Troop 354 and 257 for coming and assisting with my Eagle project. I was shocked at how many people showed up. Scouts, parents, and leaders showed up. You all helped me with what seemed like, at the beginning, like a monumental task and made it easy. I think we finished in record time. I would like to also say thank you to a couple teachers for writing letters on my behalf. To those teachers, thank you for encouraging me and pushing me along the way. The next three individuals made a huge impact on my scouting journey. Mr. K, can you please come forward? Mr. K, can you please come forward? Mr. K was my pack leader while I was in Cub Scouts, and he assisted me in finding the right troop for me.
Gotta be stronger than the plastic bag. Thank you. Congratulations.
Second, my Uncle Scooter constantly encouraged me along the way, along my journey, attended day camp, my Cub Scout years, built a knot board to insist on learning my knots, and helped me deliver my Eagle project to Casey Pet Project. Is he here? No? Okay. Wait, did I lose it? No. Do I have it? Okay. My Uncle Billy, can you please come forward? My Uncle Billy was there to help me with some of my merit badges, cutting wood out with the power tools for my Eagle project, and motivated me when I needed it. My uncles were there to inspire me at the beginning to join scouting, and it's an honor to be able to get Eagle in 354, following in their footsteps as well as they have. We have a long line of family friends who are Eagle Scouts: 3 great uncles, 2 uncles, a cousin, several friends, and a great grandfather who was in H. Roe Bartle's troop in KC. Finally, I would like to say thank you to everyone in my family who have assisted me throughout my journey to Cub Scouts until today. And this time I'd like to share a few memories of 354. So, summer camps at Bartle, I lost my money, and these fine men helped me find it. Joining Make a Say, which was a fun thing. Trips to ICO, I love that. I'll always cherish that. Lumberjack campout, so Mr. Moffat owns land over there, and we went to the Amish Trail, which was really cool. We hiked across the creek on Moffat's land, and I fell into the creek, and it was freezing cold, so I had to go back to camp and sit by the fire. My hobo camp out at Shawnee Mission Park, we were building cardboard shelters, and we were playing a game after dark, and we saw a figure standing out over there, and we were like, who is that? And lo and behold, it was Mr. Smith trying to scare us. No, I was nervous at first, but Mr. Botcherf settled me down, talking me through the bus ride to Tennessee. We arrived at the university, getting settled in our dorms and stuff like that. And then I went scuba diving for the first time at their pool there, and it was really fun. Pouch trading was cool, and then obviously the University of Tennessee cheerleaders were the best part. By now you can tell that I will cherish these memories and friendships I've made along the way to Eagle Scout. Thank you again to all my mentors, family, friends, and I appreciate all your help. Thank you.
Now, everybody that's here has had an impact on these boys, so I want to thank everybody for coming today, but helping them in scouting. There's been a few key individuals presented today that has special impact, but everybody here has contributed, and I just want to thank you all. And now it gives me great pleasure to present to you our newest Eagle Scouts. All right, if you'd stay here, we do have a special presentation from the Overland Park Elks Lodge, 2395. Yes, you are welcome to sit down. Eagles, please remain. Thank you, parents. Logan.
On behalf of the Overland Park Elks Lodge, Overland Park Lodge number 2395 of the Benevolent Protective Order of Elks takes pride in presenting to you an American flag because you have demonstrated that you daily practice the teachings of democracy. We are proud to call you our fellow citizens because you have worked hard to prove that you believe in the United States as one nation under God with liberty and justice for all. As red, white, and blue colors on the cloth blend to make a beautiful flag, so the skills you have mastered have blended together to make you outstanding citizens. Congratulations, men. Let's see. Keegan? Hank? Okay. And finally, Logan? Congratulations, everybody.
That's great. Thank you very much. Today has indeed been a special day. Thank you all for coming out and participating in this wonderful event. I'd like to call Mr. Kay to come and give our benediction.
Once again, thank you all for coming. If you please rise for the benediction. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. May the rains fall soft upon your fields, and until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. You may be seated.
Color guard, prepare to retire the colors. Audience, please rise. You may follow the flags. Color guard, retire the colors. All right, well, thank you all for coming. There's a reception just down the hall to your left. We'll see you there.